Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and today is a market vlog. I'm super excited to take you along with me. I haven't had a market since June, and so it's been exactly 2 months since I've had my last market. This is a market that I've already done before. I did it last year and it was pretty successful. However, I'm feeling a little bit nervous because this is my first time doing it alone. Usually I have my parents with me or my daughter is with me, but today is going to be super hot. So we're in a tank and athletic shorts and we are just going to make it work. It's going to be really hot. The last couple days, the heat index has been between 107 to 110 degrees. And today is going to be 91, but it's going to be 100% humidity, and that makes for a very hot day. And so we'll see what the heat index ends up being today, but I'm going to go ahead and drive over. I need to unload my car quickly, and then I will have to drop off my car to one of their parking lots that they have designated, and then come back and set up so that other vendors have enough space to set up their booths, because most of them are also in the parking lot. And so we're going to go ahead and check into the market, and then we will get set up, and I will check back in with you in just a little bit. Okay, here's the setup that I think we're going to go with. And then I have the 3-tier stand here, but I think this is what we're going to do. So let's add some product. Okay, I'm all set up and here's what it looks like. I put my purses and stuff over here. This is not supposed to be here. Purses here. And then this table is like super full. And then I put my fall stuff over here with my sale. So it's definitely full. This little set was really fun to put together. I think it looks cute with the little cactuses at the top and just random miscellaneous things. And then I have the tiny turtles again and the mini octopus. Look at this little dinosaur that I just worked on the other day. It's so cute. Okay, it was really hot when the sun was like shining in my face, but I'm under a tree and it's actually kind of nice, but I do have my little tiny fan here. It's been really helpful. I have 20 minutes until the market starts, and so... Hi, how are you? Good. Hi, how are you? Good.
These are adorable.
Thank you. Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. Trying to stay cool.
I bet. It's toasty up here.
It is, especially out in the sun.
Yes.
Are you having a good time, buddy? Yeah?
I got a 3D dragon.
Oh, that's so fun. What color did you get? Oh, how neat. That's really cool. That's very cool.
It looks like it can bend my Legos to a one of this. It could be what?
Burn his Legos to a crisp. That's something my boys would say. That's hilarious. Hi, how are you guys? Good. The little chick also comes out of the egg too. Yeah.
Is it with the chicken and the egg together? Or are they separate?
Yeah, the baby chick comes with its egg, yes.
What kind of baby chicken? Which one? Okay, which one? This one? This one?
Hi, how are you guys? Do you want to do that baby chick? So cute. Okay, let me get you a little bag.
He's getting it for his niece. She's almost 2.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, let's put this back. Maybe if I don't lose it myself. I'll put my card in here in case you need anything else. Hi, how are you guys? They're for what? No, they can be for any age. My 11-year-old has one of those chickens, but it's white, and she loves it. She still sleeps with it every night.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'm gonna have little.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hi, how are you guys?
That's okay.
Look at this person.
I'm gonna make a little hat. Okay. Oh my gosh, seeing everybody with their like little girls, and the little girls are shopping in the booth. It's so fun to see, guys. And a little girl bought a dinosaur, and she... Hi, how are you guys?
It's still working out.
Yeah, but it's getting kind of hot to work with right now.
These are so cute.
Thank you.
My mom would love the chickens.
My grandma loves the chickens too.
Chicken, you know, little chicken, all chicken stuff. Chicken stuff.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys. Hey guys, little booth update. I sold 2 snugglers, a dinosaur to the cutest little girl, and then a lamb snuggler to a newborn baby. So that's so fun. And then maybe an order placed for a buck later. And then I got super exciting news that I got an Etsy order. Someone had purchased the raccoon and the rye rabbit snuggler. So that is so fun. I can't wait to ship those out to the person that bought them. If that's you, thank you so much for supporting my small business. I truly appreciate it. It's pretty hot and it's only 2:15. I still have about an hour and 45 minutes left, but I haven't officially reached my sale goal, but I've now officially made more than what I did last year here at this market. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the 2.5 hours go, and I'll check back in with you. Okay, booth check-in. It is so hot. I have about 40 minutes left until we are done and we'll get to pack away. It has slowed down quite a bit since the last hour, so I don't know how many more sales I'll make before it's time to pack up, but I will be sure to show you the end of what my booth looks like at the end so that you guys can see. I did fill up my booth a couple of times, which is super exciting. And yeah, overall it's been a pretty good day for sales, just really hot. Hi! How are you? I'm good, thank you. I do.
Oh, they're cute.
Thank you.
Are these for babies?
Yeah, that side is for babies, but this other side right next to it is the adults. The dark pink and the light pink. That yarn is so soft.
She's 12 months. She's over 12 months.
12 months. I can give you my business card. I don't have any older sizes with me now, but the next size up is 1 to 4 years.
Okay, that's what I would need.
Okay. I love the double palms. It's so fun. The QR code is on the back next to my Instagram.
Okay.
And then there's a little link in the bio in the top underneath my picture for Etsy. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day, hon. Thank you. And we'll update you guys soon. Alright, booth wrap up. Here's what it looks like at the end. Hey guys, it is after the market and I wanted to talk to you about the market breakdown and how everything went with the market. Today is Sunday. It's actually the evening. I wanted to do the breakdown when I got home so that I could have this video uploaded for you guys by Sunday afternoon. But I was really tired whenever I got home. It was probably one of the hottest ones that I've ever done. And I was there by myself. My daughter decided to stay home and my parents didn't come with me. They decided not to do this market this weekend. Setting up wise was fine. A couple of gentlemen asked if I wanted any help setting up the tent and I agreed to having them help me at least get it up. And then setting up was totally fine, but then you had to park in a parking lot which ended up being on the other side of the square, and so it was a little bit of a walk. And so taking down was a breeze. Like, I had all of my stuff packed up fairly quickly, but it was actually packing up my car. That took a very long time. It took me about 15 minutes to set up. I was so tired. I didn't eat anything. I only had breakfast yesterday morning so that I could avoid like any eating things. I had my gallbladder taken out after my third little was born, and so with me being by myself at the market, I did not want to leave my booth, and so I didn't eat anything for lunch. The market was from 10 to 4, and so I tried really hard to stay hydrated with water, but it was very hot, and I think in the end I did not stay as hydrated as I thought I was, because it took me a very long time to pack up my car in the heat. I was out of breath very often. My heart kept pounding. I felt dizzy. I had to cool off in the car a couple of times, and I just, like, my body was physically so sore from moving normal things that I always move, but with the heat, it made it like 1,000 times worse. And so with the 1.5-hour drive back home, it took me almost all the way home to feel somewhat back to normal after eating. And then I got home and I still felt so sweaty, so I decided to take a shower. I ate dinner. My kids had already eaten dinner. So I just had like some leftover food that they didn't eat because they had pizza. And then I took them in bed, and I fell asleep by 8:30 and slept through the rest of the night. Like, I was just so exhausted. I felt like I had a sunburn, even though I don't think I actually do have a sunburn, but it just, like, my body was from like hot to cold. It was awful. I didn't feel very good. And so it's now Sunday evening. I'm gonna do the breakdown for you, and then hopefully get this video up for you guys tomorrow, which would be Monday, so that you guys can see how the market went. But it was such a fun market, even though it was so hot. It was so fun to see everyone like walking around and see how busy it was, especially because of the heat. My booth was fairly busy all the time. And my favorite part was definitely seeing all the little girls walking around with their purses and shopping with their moms. Everyone just being super excited, and all the compliments definitely made my day. So thank you so much if you came out to support me, and if you're local, I truly appreciate you supporting my small business. So let's go ahead and get down to the breakdown. I have my notebook here with all the notes, with even things like not to bring. So I'm going to go over my top sellers and then overall what sold. If I have a picture of the item, I'll put it here. I'll tell you the prices and how many of that item sold. And then at the end, I will tell you my overall total of how much I made at the market. So my top sellers were the hatching chicks, the little bitty auto octopus, the tiny turtles, baby booties, the mini bees, and the car swings. The snugglers were also very popular. However, not many actually sold, but it did bring in a lot of attention, and a lot of people looked and touched at them. So a lot of the ones that people looked at was the mallard, the full-size Della duck, the lamb, the dinosaur, and the sunflower cow were the most popular ones that everyone looked at. Now for everything that sold, chickens were the #1 top seller. I sold 3 hatching chicks for $18 each and 1 Mabel chicken for $18. I sold 7 of the bitty auto octopus for $8 each. I sold 7 tiny turtles for $8 each. I sold 1 dinosaur snuggler for $46. I sold 1 lamb snuggler for $40. I sold 1 of the bitty cows, it was the classic cow, for $35. I sold 2 baby booties in the size 0 to 3 months, and they were $16 each. I sold 4 of the mini bees at $8 each. I sold my last bitty bunny at $24. I sold my last whimsy bub frog for $22. I sold the regular size mama duck, the farm critters, was on sale for $18. I originally had it for $24, but it was in my sale bucket, so that sold. I sold 2 of the bird on a swings for $8 each. I sold 1 bitty cactus It's the Blooming Cactus by Knott's Merry Yarn for $16. That also got a lot of attention at my market, so that was super fun. I sold one of the Bitty Blossoms for $10. I sold two of the Chubby Frogs for $10 each. I sold one mini Chubby Flamingo for $18. I sold one of the lip balm and keychains for $8. I sold one small pumpkin for $15. I sold one bat for $14 and one scrunchie for $4. So that gave me a total of $554 in gross sales, not including the taxes I collected. With taxes, I collected a total of $599.62 for this market. I had more cash sales and then I do card sales, not by much, about $40 difference. So if you don't have a card reader to use at your markets, I highly suggest that you get it. It's definitely been the best choice of payment that many people choose to use, especially if they find something that they love but they didn't bring enough cash. They're able to use their card, and so that has gotten me also several sales. So check into that. If you want to use a card reader, you can sign up at Square. They will give you a free card reader. I think all you pay is shipping, unless you need a replacement. It just plugs right into your phone. You download the app, you can put all your inventory in there, and then you can add sales tax or not. You can send a receipt if they do a card. It's so easy, so quick, and there are several YouTube videos on how to set everything up if you're interested in doing that but don't know how. But yes, that was the market. Things that I don't think I'll bring next year is the ear warmer and beanies. I like to bring those for this market because they only have 2 markets each year. They have the Spring Bazaar and then they have this Shopping Under the Sun. And so I'm actually not back in Marshall until next spring. And so I like to bring those to offer them in case they are looking for it. However, people in Missouri usually don't even think about fall until it's literally have gotten cold, or it's towards the end of September. And I think that that is what had happened at this market. I got a lot of questions on other sizes that I offer for the hats, so I was able to give my business card to those and send them to my Etsy shop, because I only carried the 0 to 3 months and the adult sizes at this market. And some of those people were looking for older children or the 12 months and up. And so that is what happened with the hats. I also said that I would not probably bring the bats or the ghost because only one bat sold, but I didn't have any ghost, although a lot of people did look at them. Again, it's still a couple months away until October, and I know that people are not wanting to hoard these little plushies yet for their either home decor or their children to play with. So I think next year I will leave those at home. Also, next year I'm going to try to eat better if I decide to do this market again, and also bring additional help, because I think that that would have helped me so much if I wasn't by myself on the hottest day. I think that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this market vlog. Check back with me next week. We're going to go over my fall prep and what I'm planning to bring, in addition to packing some extra Etsy orders that I got over this weekend and last week. So I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.